Yo, what is going on, people? And welcome to Contractors Showdown.
Fuck, bro. Hey, I need to get the
Dude!
Yeah.
Hell yeah! First game of the day. Look at that. 8 and 8.
Fuck yeah.
Now, more than likely, if you're watching this video, you already know what Contractors Showdown is. But if you don't, it's a VR battle royale with up to 60 players. Personally, I've never been a big fan of Warzone, just because I'm not a fan of Call of Duty, but this is basically Warzone in VR, and they have done it so well. And if you're not familiar with battle royales, you drop in, you scavenge some buildings, try and find some weapons, and then you take out the enemy players.
Killed him.
I gotta say, getting kills in this game is more satisfying than any other shooter I've ever played, mainly because it's VR. It brings a whole new aspect to playing a multiplayer game, because you're actually in the shit. You have to respond with your body, you have to move around. As you can see, I just got shot, and I'm putting on more armor plates. I have to grab it off my body, and then slide it across my chest. And when you remember to do things like that, you can take out a team of 3. There's just so much more involvement when it comes to playing a VR shooter that it's hard to say because I don't like using the word, but you're very immersed in it. And that is a great feeling. You start off in the pregame lobby just dropping in with your parachute, and parachuting in is so much fun in itself. When you join a match, you start off in the pregame lobby where you're just dropping in, running around, shooting anyone you can, just having fun with it. And it doesn't matter if you die, you just drop back in. Now the pregame lobby is always pretty fun, just because you can mess around. There's attachments in your backpack. If you want to pull out, you can put a red dot sight or a 4x scope on your guns, and it helps get familiar with the gun if you're not used to it. And because I can't help myself, at a certain point in the pregame lobby, you can't cause damage, so I like to taunt people a little bit, because most of them can't taunt me back. You just get confused and look at their hands. But every once in a while, I come across this guy.
Oh, my boy, give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5. Yeah.
Now the game does have a really fun leveling up system. There's contracts that you can do to earn RP points, which can be used to buy skin packs, and then you have to use those to actually unlock the parts of the packs. It's a little much, but overall, it's good. It's meant to keep you on the grind, and it doesn't really feel like that much of a grind. Like, it's fun the whole time. So I'm enjoying it a lot. I think a lot of other people are too, because I haven't seen much complaint on it. The only complaint about the game that I see is people want a solos mode, which I'm sure is coming, and if it's not going to stay completely, I'm sure they'll have weekends where they do that. But over here, this is where you can change up your guns, you can add skins to them, you can add pendants. You can also unlock different attachments through either buying them through your RP points that you earn, or you can randomly unlock them by just collecting data chips while you play the game. Now, this is just my opinion, but I honestly feel that if you're a Call of Duty player, you love Warzone, that's your thing, this is a game worth getting a headset for. This is just a fantastic iteration of Battle Royale into VR, and it feels fantastic. Now, the thing about this game is if you are a new player, what you just saw me do, that's going to be really difficult for you at first, because even for me, this game will kind of make me lose my balance slightly here and there, but it's really not much of an issue for me. But it's definitely something that I've had a couple friends try this out, and it's just too much for them right off the bat. And that's because they're not used to VR. But if you have your VR legs, get this game. Don't sleep on it. It's on Steam, it's on Quest. You can play it on Quest 2, 3, and the Pro. Now, since I mentioned the Quest version, here it is. Now, right off the bat, the biggest thing you can notice a difference in is the textures. Everything looks just a little less good. And other than that, that's really the only negative that you can talk about the Quest version of the game. It runs great. It has a little bit of extra load time compared to, you know, the PC version, which I have a nice PC. I've run a 7950X with a 3090, so it's got a nice little performance boost behind it. So to see this game running as well as it does on a Quest 3, and I'm assuming a Quest 2, that's amazing. The fact that they optimized this game for Quest 2 because they knew that that's where the player base was is a great thing. That is what fills up 60-player lobbies and makes all these matches happen as fast as they do. Like, you hardly wait to get into a game. Contractors Showdown definitely has some of the best gunplay out there. It's definitely setting the standard for what the VR shooters should be, whether it wanted to or not. That's just what's gonna happen. That's how good this game is when it comes to the gameplay, the feel of the weapons, reloading, different guns being able to reload different ways, where you actually can just drop a clip out by pressing a button, or you actually have to physically take the clip out from there. Armor upgrades, just everything the game gives you, contracts to like perks and airstrikes, UAVs to call in. Honestly, Contractors Showdown is a game that I am just extremely hyped on, and that's why I'm making a video on it, because I think that more people should know about this. More people should give this game a try, because I really think it's worth it. It's worth getting a headset for. If you enjoy shooters, you'll love this. This is what I feel anyone actually wants in a VR game. For the people who don't play VR, if they think VR, like, this is probably the game that they want to play, and I think everyone really should. This is definitely worth it. So with all that rambling, I appreciate anyone who watched the video. Do me a favor if you did, hit that like and subscribe, because I'm definitely going to be doing live streams of games, especially Contractors, so you'll be able to see some gameplay, and hopefully you'll be able to just get the game and play yourself, because it's a ton of fun. So with all that said, take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.
Are you using hand tracking?
There's a ton of kids.